What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for August 2nd to the 8th. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't fit, that is perfectly fine. Please don't force it to fit. Don't force it to resonate. If it resonates, check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Also, guys, I am open for personal 30-minute, 60-minute, 2-question readings, Reiki sessions, spiritual mentoring, which covers a bunch of topics, and my Patreon channel is live. So if you want monthly readings, energy shift readings, weekly Patreon-only videos, go ahead, subscribe to Patreon. You can find it all on my website, linked down below in the description box. For the reading, for your weekly reading for August 2nd to the 8th, we're going to start you off with Lightseer's Tarot for the past, present, future spread, clarifiers with Manga Tarot. All the tarot decks I used are going to be linked down below for you guys. So as usual, let's pull some cards, have some fun, and chill out. I've been doing a lot of readings today, which is why I'm doing these live. I want to make sure I get them to you on the day I promise them. But I am going to move a little slower today just because my head's on fire, and it's also raining, so... Let's see what we got going on for my Virgos. The chat is open because I'm recording these live. So if you guys want to chit chat with me, I can see it and we can chill. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos for August 2nd to the 8th, please, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo for August 2nd to the 8th? That's your Butterfly Spirit. That is a card in Animal Spirit Oracle. I have them all over here. Obviously about transformation, being a butterfly. I actually did your monthly reading today on Patreon, and it's a big old transformation, let me tell you, so I'm not shocked. And there you are. You popped out, my beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Of course you did. Of course you did. Okay, let's get a shuffle and a break, and then we'll pull. Let's see. Tell me what I need to see for Virgo, please, Spirit. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. Wow. This is very consistent with the monthly reading I did for you guys today, so I'm not shocked. You have a lot of major, not a lot of major, but you got some pretty powerful cards, let's put it that way. You got 2 aces, major arcana out on the board. Your overall energy, 5 of cups, though. Someone's not too happy. Someone's not too happy. 5 of Cups is kind of like sulking. It's my sulking card. It's someone who's just kind of like, I don't know how to change this. That's really what it feels like. I don't know how to change this. This is in regards to a relationship. It is. I don't know how to make this move forward. I don't know how to fix this, and I don't know what to think about this, okay? Recent past, you have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands. So King of Wands is your person. That's who you're dealing with. There was a lot of love here. It was an opportunity to have something that's very long-term, very deep, very powerful spiritual-based connection, right? Definitely divinely guided with the Hierophant there. Could have even been a marriage because the Hierophant's indicative of contracts, okay? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It's a very powerful manifester, and it's actually what showed up in the monthly reading for your person as well. Okay, so I'm not shocked. Current situation, you get another ace. Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is an opportunity for a very stable foundation. The opportunity for it. But I'm not going to lie, Virgo. This is you, because I don't think you're expecting this person to approach or for them to come back, to resurface. No matter how you get back in contact with this person, it is somebody coming back, right? And there's this innate instinct to just run from it. Oh, I associate this person with conflict. I don't want any part of it. I am out. I am done, right? Okay. Just bear with me. It gets better, I promise. Immediate future, you have the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles, this is you reflecting. You're thinking a lot, hey, Shane, oh, I'm so happy you caught me live. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited. So this is waiting. This is a lot of waiting and a lot of self-reflecting on the past, thinking about the past, okay? There's a good reason, because my beautiful King of Pentacles. I'm just going to be very blunt. You guys are going through a big shift in August, and this is the start of it. It's going to make you basically stand in your power, which is why you have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the immediate future, because you're going to realize the instability, the lack of stability going on, and it's going to catapult you into some massive change. I'm really excited for August for Virgo. Your reading, it was a fun reading. It was. You guys are going to have really playful energy, but it's going to come after the meh, right? As soon as the meh, that shitty vibe passes, There's going to be like, okay, I can mess around. I can joke. I can be playful. It's like the sarcastic jabbing energy. And I really dig it. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see why the 5 of Cups is the overall energy. Why is the 5 of Cups the overall? Yep. Look at this. You have the 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. This is just like your monthly. So you have the opportunity for a very long-term commitment with this person, right? Whoever this King of Wands is. They're a masculine energy. They are a little bit controlling. I don't like the King of Wands in reverse, but this is all, they were very money focused. They were very focused on their finances, very focused on their own stability, not interested in a connection whatsoever, whoever you were dealing with. It was just self-motivated energy, right? That's in the overall. So that's the person. That could be your person sulking. That could be you. Put it where it resonates. Now, with the Sun in reverse, this person or you to this person, that was the happiness, right? And whoever was the happiness was offering all this love, and the other person was like, I don't really want it. I don't want it. They're finally opening up to it, okay? You guys are mirroring each other, though. So this reading, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a little confusing because there's a lot of mirroring going on. It's mutual energy. It's kind of like you did this to me in the past, and now you're back. Well, I'm going to do what you did to me kind of thing. It will play out. I promise you, it will play out. Let's look at the Hierophant in the recent past. Why is the Hierophant here in the recent past? 8 of Cups. Somebody walked away from the potential of a very stable, long-term commitment, right? A contract of some sort. Could even be a marriage. Someone turned their back to it, right? Because they were very focused on the material, very focused on their finances, on their stability, on their home life, on their abundance, on the legacy, on whatever they were trying to build that was long-term. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. And it took a lot of courage for this other person to go and offer this love, to open up to love. And then they did, and this person turned their back. I do think this was you in the past that finally allowed yourself to be vulnerable with somebody and opened up emotionally. And it was very painful when they turned the back, right? When they turned the back and they're like, no, and they ran. Let's look at the King of Wands, what your person was like in the past. They were a burden. That's what they were like. 10 of Wands on top of the King of Wands. And it's in reverse because it has not been released yet. It hasn't been released and it needs to. And you're in the process of doing it because now we have an ace in the current situation. On top of the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. This is like verbatim. This is crazy. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a deep reading. I'm just going to be honest. Virgo, when this person comes back, you're not emotionally open to entertaining them at all because you associate them with a lot of instability and a lot of toxicity, but you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. And when they come back, it's kind of a test. It's that last test, that trigger of, are you actually doing the healing? Are you actually practicing loving yourself fully, completely, not letting things trigger you, seeing them for what they are and not making assumptions, right? Because this person has gone through a transformation. Because mind you, they're a King of Wands in reverse. In the past, they were King of Wands upright. So they've either leveled up or they've retracted into their own energy. I don't feel them being shadowy in the current situation, but you are immediately retracting from them upon this approach. You're not interested. You're just not interested in the offer. And I think it's because you're triggered because the person, you're associating them with what you know of them, which is logical. It makes sense, right? If you have a bad experience with somebody, they leave a bad taste in your mouth and they come back, you probably ain't going to be really interested in having it again. But I'm telling you, they're not in the same form. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 of Swords in the current situation. They don't want to fight. I just heard that. They don't want to fight. Yep, World. There's unfinished business here. I'll read it in a second because I'm blind. I can't really see the chats that well. But the World in reverse and the 5 of Swords, this is that energy of they don't want to repeat history. They don't want the conflict. They don't want to fight again. They don't want to fall into the old cycles. They're really trying to avoid that. They're almost tiptoeing around you, right? They know that you're going to run. They know you're going to run. They don't want you to sneak away. They're trying to be very methodical about this approach because they're probably aware they've been deceptive and they cause pain. They're probably they're aware that they were deceptive. Between the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands is that 4 of Wands energy, is the long-term commitment, is the stability, is something that can actually last the test of time. And they left you waiting for it. And then you felt defeated with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is a tough energy. It's a tough one to deal with. we'll get into it. I'll rant after I finish actual spread. I'll give you a little snippet of the monthly that the Patreons get to see. Hey, wow, look at all these wands. This is a lot of fire on the board. And Shane, yeah, you always make me smile. Come on, you know it. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? So guys, here we go. So look at all this wands. So the 6 of wands and the 9 of wands, that means in between those two energies is a 3 of wands, a lot of waiting. It's almost like you're actually waiting for this person to come back. Intuitively, you know they were going to resurface in some form, whether it be in the dream space, the physical realm, in your meditations, whatever it is, you knew the energy itself was going to resurface. The problem is the 7 of Swords energy is almost like you wanting to run from it. It's like, I do want them to resurface. I want them to talk to me. The issue with that is it's actually part of the ego. So this is what we covered in the monthly. There is an issue with the ego here of needing this person's, not even validation, but just knowing that I was right and I knew we had a soul connection and I knew you were going to be back. They're actually coming back to help you overcome that, to help you balance the ego more. So that's why I say the form they're coming in, they're actually leveling up and they're going to actually help you level up and rebalance your ego. It's a hard money here. I know, I'm sorry. So I'm trying to be gentle with it and not my like very blunt self. Because I know this person caused a lot of issues, but it's almost like this sassiness. I knew you were going to be back. I knew we weren't done. Like I knew you were coming through and here they are. And it's kind of like, I told you so, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, what do I do now that you're back? And they're actually going to help you heal the pain that they've triggered from the past in the current situation, as well as rebalance your ego and both of you humble a little bit. Okay. So just hold in there. It's not a fun one, but it's a very beneficial one. I'd rather you do it now than miss it and avoid it and not get it done. Right. So let's look at the Page of Pentacles. Yep. You are very stuck on the past, very stuck on the past. The Page of Pentacles is the self-reflection card for me. And the 8 of Swords tells me you're very stuck on seeing this person and what form they had in the past relationship you had with them, not in what they're currently presenting to you. Which we're human, right? We learn off imprints. Yeah, thinking about the abandonment, thinking about being left out in the cold, and now you're back. What do I do? What do I do? Exactly what we were talking about. I knew you were going to come back, but now that you're back, what do I do? How do I approach this? It's the confusion. It's going to make you feel stuck in your head for a little bit. I promise you're going to get out of it, but it's probably going to be the first week, 2 weeks in August. Yep. Because that's what you need to deal with, that 3 of Swords energy. And mind you, I never pull cards off the top of the deck. I always take jumpers and I intuitively just pulled a card off the top of the deck. I'm just realizing 3 of Swords energy. You have to address the pain. You have to address the hurt that has surfaced now that this person came back. Because guys, that box of energy, we only have so much room in our box. And if we're holding on to shit like that, there's no room for Aces of Pentacles. There's no room for Aces of Cups, whether it be with this person or somebody else. It doesn't matter who's giving you that ace. But if you have this 3 of Swords taking up space and you're not releasing it, you have that abandonment, you have that scarcity mindset taking up space, you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stagnant. You're going to be stuck in an 8 of Swords. They're coming back to help you release it, okay? And to release something, you got to be aware that it's there. So, of course, they're going to trigger it. You are going to be triggered, but it's only for your benefit, okay? So let's look at the 2 of Wands. Look at you. You are doing a lot of healing. You're thinking about it. You're wondering, well, what if I entertain this 10 of Cups that I've already lost once? What if I entertain the pain again, right? Am I going to get hurt again? I don't know what to do. And you're thinking about it. You're just dwelling on it, which I don't blame you because you need to be thinking about this. You need to be dwelling on it. But don't think about the loss. Think about the fact that you even got to entertain a 10 of Cups. Most people don't get a 10 of Cups. And again, there's a Hierophant. There's a rejection of the Ace of Cups, the offer. And the Hierophant came out with it again, which is all about long-term commitments, contracts, marriage, stability, spirituality. It's a very divinely guided connection. It is. It just caused a lot of pain, but you need to heal that pain. You can't keep running from it because you keep running from it. This is going to resurface, not with this person, but in a new form with a new person. You're just going to meet somebody that but embodies the same energy that makes you feel the same way until you learn the lesson. It's all about, we're not even going to get into it. Not going to get into it. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. because I'll end up on like a 20-minute rant. Exactly. Oh my gosh. So deceptive. So deceptive. And you know it. You know there's real love here. It's just so painful to look at it, to think of it. It's too burdensome. It's too stressful. It's almost like I just want to sweep it under the rug. I really don't want to deal with it. I thought I had dealt with this. Like, can it not just be done? And it's just painful to look at, but it has to be. You have the Seven of Swords twice. It is in the reverse. You are seeing how you've been deceptive and how it's put you in a space that's left you very unstable, emotionally, mentally, financially even. Might have made it hard for you to focus, like my damn camera. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's look at the King of Pentacles. There we go. What do we got? Beautiful. Okay, so you're understanding now that you need to be patient and compassionate with yourself with Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, and the Six of Swords. In order to move forward, you have to do the healing, which is going to take work. With the Eight of Pentacles, it is going to take work, and you're willing to do it. Because at this point, you just want to move forward. And between the Six and the Seven of Swords is the Ace of Swords. You're seeing your truth, right? Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. You're seeing the truth. You're realizing it. I really like this, Virgo. I know this was a heavy one. I hope you guys do this work, please, because it's only going to benefit you. And it's in the beginning of August, and now you know it's coming. So just deal with it now, because the end of August is going to be great. Manifest that shit, right? It's going to be great. You're going to be fine, because we don't get obstacles that we don't have the strength to overcome. Okay? I love you, Virgo, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.